Yo, you're now tuned in to the playlist. White boy J on the decks, check the fresh specs. Payne Gusto with the golden ear for your respect. We digging past the surface, finding purpose in the verses. Got them hitting gems and indie artists for your hearses. Uncovering the fire, going higher and higher. The collabs that'll make your whole rotation feel inspired. It's the playlist, the spot where the real sound lives. So let the needle drop and feel the vibe we give.
Welcome back to the playlist. I'm Jay, that's Payne Gusto, and today we got the King of Pop.
Yes. The King of Pop. I'm not gonna lie. You can't really debate it. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I get why people do have the debates, and this for shits and giggles. Sometimes I like to just debate this for the fuck of it because I feel how I feel. But he is who he is. He is the King of Pop. I ain't gonna lie. He does his thing.
I think the reason he's king, because there might be people out there who are better. It's because I think he changed pop music. And I think he changed it to such a degree that he's always gonna reign as king.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. 100% right.
I can see it in your face. You're just trying not to say some wild shit right now.
Because I don't ever want to sound like I'm trying to be disrespectful to nobody. That's why. And because it's not that I don't want to sound disrespectful. It's just that Michael Jackson ain't somebody you ever want to be disrespectful to, unless we're making those some of them jokes, which, I mean,
the one if
that's
you
his
close that I already made, but yeah.
Because I see with me, yes, me as a little kid, I ain't gonna lie, even as I was going back and was doing this this episode, and I was going into the whole MJ playlist, and I'm just going through everything, and I actually started going like from album to album, almost like I stopped at I forgot what album that was. The album that had the shit with Eddie Murphy in the video. Fucking oh my God. Oh, I can hit it, dude. Remember the time. The album that had Remember the Time on it. I stopped over there, but I was just going through the whole progression of like Michael Jackson and shit like that. Pause, and it was like, okay, cool. He had a lot of he had a nice team with him. And that's dope. That's dope. And he had a nice ear to put the right people where they needed to be at. He was a dope writer. I realized I liked him vocally better as a little kid than I did as an adult. That's the crazy part.
I mean, Michael liked him more as a little kid. Okay, here's the thing. I'm going to put this out there. I go back and forth all the time, and I always tell Payne, it depends what day you catch me if I think he did it or not. But the reason we're on this show is because I just watched the movie Michael, and then I brought it up, and I was like, we should probably, or should we, not we should probably, but should we do a show on Mike? Because I got dragged. Go watch Winging It. I got dragged for liking the movie Michael. So if you've seen it, drop in the comments what you think.
Yeah, I ain't watching it yet. But I do know one thing, which would be a dope way to end this episode with Black and White. I think it'd be dope. We should end the song with end this episode with Black and White, because this is the perfect podcast for that song.
That could probably happen. I'm just saying. I know the editor. I can probably make it happen.
Where we got. I mean, listen. Sometimes you got to talk to the higher ups. You know what I mean?
So how was your week, Payne, before we get to this?
Yeah, music? I was about to ask the same shit. How was your week? Mine, for the most part, has been pretty. It's been cool. It's been cool as I've been trying to keep it. You know what I mean? I've been as level-headed as I've been trying to be. And Yeah, yeah.
Tune in to
So
Wake and find out more about what he said about this week.
nah, because I'm not going to because
Just go with the tease.
yeah,
Don't plug up the tease.
no, because look, I'm not fucking up the tease because I still don't know what the hell I'm gonna say on Wednesday.
Yeah,
But
but even if you don't say it, it was to draw eyes waiting for you to say it.
yeah, but this shit already happened now.
All right.
That's what already happened. That we, you know, what's playlist, you know me, I mean,
Gives a
we
reason to
stack 'em.
watch. I don't know.
I get them. I get you. But yeah, man, go tune in to everything. How was your week, Jay?
I went to my niece's destination wedding. It was glamping at a place called Camp Elsewhere. Pretty decent setup. They paid a grip, so it should have been. But I mean,
It's
and they
called what?
paid, but I was on the website trying to see photos before we went, and I saw pricing, so I got a good idea of what they paid.
Wait, it's called glamping. What's glamping?
Okay, so it's glamour camping. So we walk into our tent. There's a big ass king bed. There's a couch. There's chairs. There's a refrigerator. There's coffee pots. You walk out onto your patio on your tent, and then it's a wooden patio. There's the fucking lake right in front of you. There's cabins and shit all over too. But there was 4 tents where we were, so it was my niece and her husband who were getting married. My daughter was in, and her boyfriend were in the next one. The groom's parents, who I'm cool with, were in the one next to us, and then it was us. So it was us 4 in this one little corner of it. But then there's cabins. So there was like almost 100 people here that was staying. There's a bar with a big dance floor. There's another lodge where they have a big screen TV and couches and all that shit. And so there was like bartenders and shit, and
Yeah.
then my sister-in-law paid for an open bar. So there was that going on too for the weekend.
Now that sounds dope. I always appreciate a open bar for a good hour or two. Me personally, I just need about 30 minutes. I'm all right.
Okay.
I'm lightweight. Not really, because a good hour or two. Yo, what? How long was that the wedding? I think that was like a 2-hour open bar. I think I was bugging.
The
It was the
open
whole
bar
night.
from 8 a.m. to 1 in the morning.
Yeah, she just corrected me. She said the open bar was all night. So yeah.
Yeah.
This one started at 8 a.m. for Bloody Marys with breakfast. They fed everybody breakfast and all that shit, and then dinner. And they had the wedding catered by this really awesome Italian joint that had the wooden stove out there cooking the shit, and then making all kinds of like cannolis and salads and different shit.
It actually made sense now for it to be all night, because the next morning was rather eventful for me.
Yeah,
Like
this place
eventful.
50 acres with 3 lakes.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Yeah, we was right by the lake, so by the river. Yeah, he was right by the river.
I'll tell you, when you're not getting the wedding deal to rent it out, the place my wife and I stayed in, the tent, that's $600 a night. Would I pay $600 a night? No, but I'm not paying that for much. But I am really glad I got this experience. You know what I mean?
What you mean 600 for a tent? What do you mean when you say tent? What you talking about? Because when you say tent, first thing I'm thinking of is like Blair Witch Projects, and you just pay $600 to be at a little spot. Is that what you're telling me?
Harry Potter, when you think of tent for glamping. We had a king
Oh, yeah,
size. We had a couch.
Yeah, my bad. I just had a little blonde girl moment.
Yeah, think more Harry Potter though. You know what I mean? But it was dope, and I'm really glad I got the experience, because it's not something that I would seek out to pay that per night. You know what I mean? And we got this. It was a 4-day event. The whole thing was. We stayed 3 because it's exhausting, but it was a blast.
That's like you said, create memories, man.
Yeah, it was really cool, and it turned out my niece's wedding was beautiful. It turned out great for them, and that's all that mattered, because my wife was kind of directing traffic to set everything up, because they had so much going on, and I just kept telling motherfuckers, just remember, it doesn't matter what anybody else wants. It's what they want. You know what I mean? It ain't about us. It's about them. So not that I was not people needed to be told that, but like, you know, the rallying cry, man. This like when shit needed to be done. This ain't about us. This is about them.
Motherfuckers know me. If I'm gonna make the shit about me, I'm gonna make y'all can't talk me out of nothing. The fuck? You can't talk me out of shit. Yes, Triumph will be playing at any romantic situation that I put together. It's gonna be Triumph. Wu-Tang is coming on, god damn it.
I walk under the dance tent because there's a huge tent out there for the dance and the, you know, the food and everything. And the first thing I hear when I walk under the tent was Outkast. So I was like, okay, we're good. We're good. The DJ's good.
Yeah.
And
yeah, we at the right spot.
The groom, Diego, his side is Mexican. So they have
hold on. I just thought about it. Your daughter is very, very, she's very hip hop too. So yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. So but Diego's family's Mexican on his mom's side, and the DJ was Mexican too. So I knew it was going to be popping. Like I knew it wasn't going to be no bullshit. I knew he knew how to DJ.
And man, salute to the white people that show up to a party, see a bunch of Mexicans, and know this party about to be popping.
Fuck yes. It was. Dancing was out. Like it was watching people dance was so much fun. Like it was crazy. I just stood there watching people dance at times. And then me and my sister-in-law were watching them do the electric slide. And I was like, just find the drunkest person and watch them. It'll be the most entertaining.
Do you know how to do the electric slide?
No.
Okay. Neither does Shannon Sharp. So you good.
I don't know if I like that. Okay. Anyway, let's get to some music.
So what we got? So who first? I'm first?
You're first.
Okay, so boom. Okay, so what I did low key on accident was kind of go through like my little my journey of the Michael Jackson discovery of oh shit, who this dope motherfucker is really dope type shit. So I heard this song. I forgot the name of this fucking song already. Come on, man, stop. Leave me alone. Damn, never. Fucking dog. So, all right, boom. What song I picked first? I forgot.
The Way You Make Me Feel. Pause.
Bang. So boom. Pause. Yeah. Big pause. Big pause. When I first heard this shit, don't get twisted. I already knew who Michael Jackson was. I heard other Michael Jackson songs already, and I was like, you know, he's good with it. But when I heard this song, I was like, the opening, like the way he just starts the song off, I was like, oh shit, like, hold on, let me really pay attention to this motherfucker. It was something about this song that kind of did it for me. So it was like, I figured why not go with this shit on for this episode. The Way You Make Me Feel. Pause. Michael Jackson. Damn, that sounds crazy. get it. We get it, MJ. Ain't nobody business but mine and my baby. Woo! Yeah, I don't know. That's that. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of wish I had the. I threw the video version because when he starts off with oh my god, he opens up the whole song in the video version. It's the Acapulco joint. But either way, still dope song. That was always one of the songs that when I first heard that shit, and it's crazy. I always listen to that song when you think about my older sister because she always listens to that song a lot too. Now I think about it, like she always like that was her joint too. Now I think about it.
That shit had me thinking back though, because I remember how I got that double disc best hit, Michael's best, whatever.
I think that was a triple disc.
Okay, well, this chick was like, "Hey, will you give me a ride to Walmart?" I was like 16, right? She was like 15. She was like, "Give me a ride to Walmart, whatever. I want to buy a couple CDs, whatever." So she runs into Walmart. I don't remember, but me and my buddy went to do something else while her and this other chick, Jenna, were at Walmart. So we come back, and she comes out, and she starts dumping CDs out of her jacket, which I didn't realize she went to Walmart to steal a bunch of CDs. You know what I mean? But she stole that Michael Jackson. I'm like, "Hey, let me play that." And she's like, "You can just have it." And that's how I ended up with that.
Oh, now listen, that was one of them. That was definitely one of them joints, and and that song, she's like with on that song, at least for me, when I hear that, I think probably for all three of the songs that I play, it's like Michael shows a lot of like different vocal ranges that he can hit. Like it's like, even though, like I said, I liked him vocally more as a little kid, but I think it's because it was how impressive it was that his voice was as a little kid. But of course, you hear him as an adult when he's more professional, so he knows how to manipulate his voice this way and do that, and he does a lot of that on that song. And it was like, I know when I was a little kid and I heard that shit, I was like, "Yo, he is bugging on this song. Like he's just doing all types of like crazy shit." And I was just like, I remember that I think I was in Costa Rica when I heard this song. I think I was in Costa Rica when I heard this song.
Some Michael Jackson songs, it feels like, "Oh, you just showing off now," but in a good way.
Yeah.
I feel like Chris Brown,
and he did a lot of that
in a good way. Like there's dudes. I just watched a clip of Mario trying to show off at the Usher Chris Brown show, and it didn't hit as well as like some people. And I'm a huge Mario fan.
Wait, time out.
Uh-huh.
Maybe. Okay, maybe that was one clip. I didn't see the clip. I don't know which clip you're talking about, but I know he's been doing that at some of the shows that Mario will bust out and do his thuggism. But at the same token, maybe it was one bad clip. I don't know, but I know
the way he tried to end it, and it was like you almost trying like it almost felt like he was trying to like do something. Because it wasn't the normal end of the song, and you're like, "Are you trying to outshine Chris Brown and Usher right now?" Because that's really not the move.
I think he was just trying to go viral, get a viral moment. I don't think it's about outshining Chris or Usher. I don't think it's like. I think you should know, like, there's no way I'm outshining these guys.
I don't want to think bad. I said I'll take it because I'm a huge Mario fan, and I don't want to think bad, so I'm just gonna go with you.
Well, only because like the way I listen to Mario, at least even when I see some of his interviews or whatever, he comes across like he knows his position. He just knows he's vocally better than a lot of y'all niggas, but he knows where he's at as far as status wise. Like he's very aware of where he's at. So I don't think with Chris or Usher, it was like, "Yo, let me outshine him." I think it's just like, "Yo, I'm here to Chris or Usher shit. I can go viral doing something, and if it hits, I can go viral. If it doesn't, still go viral. Might go bad, but at least still go viral."
Yeah, and shit like that, people only talk about for a week and then it's gone. If that, maybe 2-3 days and then it's gone.
And it's a Chris Brown and Usher song. The Usher tour. So by the next performance, they're gonna forget all about that. Like Chris Brown is gonna fucking go a backflip off a big speaker somewhere and it's over with. Like, yeah.
Yeah, that's a stacked tour.
Yeah, definitely. Tank on there. You got Matt. Yeah, Tank's my guy. That's my guy right there. Tank. And that's the crazy. That's one guy that could probably, and me, for my opinion, he probably sings better than anybody on that stage. For me, at least. Tank sings better than everybody on that stage. But that's me.
I'm not mad at you for feeling that way.
Yeah, I know. What you got?
All right. So it's hard to figure out what order to go in, but I'm just going to go right to this one. 2 of these songs are my 2 favorite Michael songs, and then one of them I just really like a lot. So I said, fuck, I'm going to bring that one too. But I'm gonna say my real favorite one for last. I'm going to end the show with my favorite Michael song. But this one, really close. It's Billie Jean.
Okay. See, that's the thing. And that's what sucks about Michael Jackson. Huh?
I need to hear clapping in the background.
Oh no, you heard the weed grinder. There was no
applause. I was fucking fishing there. All right, go ahead.
Yeah. So so my thing, because this what sucks about Michael Jackson. It was because I didn't want to pick a song that like was very, very the most popular songs and all that. But Michael has a lot of those. Like when you go through, what was that? The Off the Wall album, I think it was. Every fucking song is a single. Like,
and then think about the Thriller album too.
It's like it was very bad. So I didn't want to go with I tried not to go too typical, whatever like that. So, but I ended up going with the Wild West. But yeah, Billie Jean was definitely one of them songs that I was thinking about going with, and it was like, yeah, I could do that. Smooth Criminal, because I always loved the beat on Smooth Criminal. I always loved that beat on Smooth Criminal. Oh my god, I think what's his name produced that shit too.
I would have bet money we weren't going to go super mainstream, which is hard with Mike. And I'm not going to lie, the way you make me feel kind of caught me off guard when you sent it. Not that it was bad, but that you sent it.
Why is that?
Because it
I know you might mean in a bad way, but what you mean? Why is that?
It was like too mainstream of a song. I did not think you would send me that before you sent shit.
See, that's the thing. That song was mainstream, but I don't think that was like as mainstream as Billie Jean or Smooth Criminal or Beat It.
Still more mainstream than I thought you were willing to go, is what I'm saying.
I get it because there's like a video for it and all that. And yeah, I get it. Yeah. But like I said, that was the song that when I saw it was a video too when I first saw it. So it was like, oh shit, what the fuck? This guy's going crazy on this song. So yeah. But yeah, I'm with you. Billie Jean, let's get to it.
Came out though. This was my shit when I was really little because my sister listened to it and she's 8 years older than me. You know what I mean? So that was my shit, Billie. I used to get beat up stealing her tapes.
She was more
All right, so like I said, I remember I was like, going through the albums, listening to them, whatever, like that, blah 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 blah. And then I'm like, okay, this is that's a Thriller album. Now, even though like Off the Wall came out first, I always felt like Thriller was really more his. I'm officially a solo. I'm Michael Jackson. Like the Thriller album was the I'm Michael Jackson. Off the Wall was listen to me, I could go solo. But Thriller was, yeah, nigga.
It's the album he made after he fired Joseph, so he had all creative control over it. And Michael was the first black artist on MTV ever. I believe Billie Jean was the song that they put.
I mean, listen, that performance when he first did that shit, that's when he first did the moonwalk and fucked the whole world up. Which is still like, even though he made it, you know what I mean? He didn't do it first, but he made it dope.
There's levels to shit, right? I mean, that's what it is. There's levels to shit. And Mike was just on another level.
Like the way he did it, he made it look flawlessly. He made it like, and then with the whole solo on stage by itself, and it's like it's just. I think it was the first time people heard that song too, Billie Jean.
What I gotta tell you that I just remembered. Sorry, it fucking hit me. So I'm watching the I think it was Beat It, Beat It video, and homie from New York Undercover's in that video.
I know the Spanish dude.
Yeah. I was like, New York Undercover dude.
Yeah, he was definitely in there getting his dance on, being the thug. And but yeah, you're right. Thriller was the album I was thinking of, and you was like the album that has just about that's the bullshit. Don't do it. That's the album I was thinking of that that's the that had all the it was all things. Everything was a fucking hit. I didn't hear what you said.
No, my bad. There was a delay. Finish what you were saying.
Oh no, I said Thriller was the album I was thinking of. You said and I said Off the Wall, but it was Thriller I was thinking of. So yeah, that's the album that had nothing but hits on.
And I was just saying that album was so crazy that he kicked it off with "Wanna Be Starting Something."
Yeah.
Even though that song right there made me feel like there's either I'm wrong, which I don't believe in. I think they're lying to me. I read the lyrics of that fucking song, and at the end, where he keeps repeating himself, they say it says like "Mama say, Mama sa," some bullshit like that. My whole life, I swear to you, and listen to it next time you listen to it. I swear he went, I'm going to say it one more time. I'm not going to stop. Going to say it one more time. I'm not going to stop. Going to say it one more time. I'm not going to stop.
I always heard, I heard different versions of what it could have said, what it might have been, but Mama Say, Mama Sa is going to be the most common one, so I run with that one.
I think they're playing games.
I could say that's not one of my. That's actually not. As much as like that was like a dope song and anything like that, that wasn't one of my favorite songs by him. I was cool without that song. I was cool without that. It was too. I don't know. Something about the song was too big. Pause.
I was like, that's how we're starting. As I get older and I understand albums more, I'm like, oh, that's how we're starting this off. Okay, like because when I was in my teens, I never put any thought into how they put an album together until hip hop started putting skits in their songs, in their albums, and then shit had to make sense.
Yeah. See that song for me was so epic. Like it was an epic song. It was so a lot of shit going on here. A lot of I don't know. For me, that song. Don't get twisted. It's a dope song. I'm not saying it was a corny song. I'm not saying I don't like the song, but that's a song I could do without. I feel like it was too epic for me. It was too good song, but it's too epic for me. If that makes sense.
All right, where are we going next, Payne?
Still we sticking on the Thriller album. I went with one of my favorite joints because So like I said, I was listening to that the first joint, The Way You Make Me Feel, pause. And then me as getting older, I'm listening to music, or I start going back and doing this and blah blah blah. But PYT was another song that always stuck out to me. This Pretty Young Thing, that PYT, the way that beat, that the beat just where had a dun, dun, dun. A lot of it with me is a production with Michael Jackson, of course. I ain't gonna lie. Like the songs that, like even with Billie Jean, the production on that shit is just so fucking, like, the beat is crazy. Like the shit is dope. Like, so PYT had a nice little bop to it, and I always fuck with that as a little kid, man. Pretty Young Thing.
You know he wrote that for Macaulay Culkin?
That's what I heard.
I gotta stop already. All right.
Oh no, I'm listening. I'm gonna ask you. You want to throw that out of you? No problem, motherfucker. You're damn right. I heard the same shit.
You know, you make me feel so good inside. I've always wanted a girl just like you. You're such a PYT, pretty young thing. Ooh. Where did you come from, baby? And ooh, won't you take me there? Right away, won't you, baby? Tenderoni, you got to be. Spark my need, just sugar fly with me. Don't you know now is the perfect time? We can make it right in the city lights. When the night is the love and pain. Let me take it to the max. I want to love you, pretty young thing. You need some loving, to the love and care, and I'll take it there, girl. I want to love you, pretty young thing. You need some loving, to the love and care, and I'll take you there. Yes, I will. Nothing can stop this burning desire to be with you. Gotta get to baby. Won't you come as emergency? Cool my fire, yearning, honey, come set me free. Don't you know now is the perfect time? We can dim the lights just to make it right in the night. Hit the love spot. I give you all that I've got. I want to love you, pretty young thing. You need some loving, and the love and care, and I'll take you there. Yes, I will. Yes, I want to love you, pretty young thing. You need some loving, and the love and care, and I'll take you there. Yes, I will. Pretty young things, repeat after me. Say na na na, na na na, na na na. Say na na na, na na na. Oh, take it there, take it there. I want to love you, pretty young thing. You need some loving, the love and care, and I'll take you there, take you there, take you there. I want to love you, pretty young thing. You need some loving, and the love and care, and I'll take you there, take you there. Oh, baby, I think it would be real nice if you and I could, just get together. It's such a PYT to me, pretty young thing.
Dope as always. I That was another one of them songs. But I mean, he didn't go crazy with the vocals on there, but it was like that. It was one of those bops that just had and then the message, the PYT, and I mean, then to this day, motherfuckers still use that shit. I mean, people still use that shit to this day. So, another iconic thing that he did on the same album. Nobody was saying PYT really until that song came out. Unless I'm wrong, I don't know. Correct me. I don't know.
I was just thinking though. So remember when we did the panty dropping night or whatever on the show, you know?
Yeah.
And we were talking about how Keith Sweat just helped in the 90s drop. Mike helped the girl want to go, like, hey, let's go to your place. And then Keith Sweat helped you close the deal. that was the order how you did that in the 90s. Mike helped you get there. Keith helped you close the deal.
Which, so you know, it made sense. Michael Jackson knew how to get them to the house. Like, he knew exactly how to get them there.
All right, so with my next song, I decided. Oh, one quick thing. Yeah, I wasn't even. One quick thing though that I forgot. So when you go to watch the movie Michael, if you ever do, I didn't realize. I found this out this weekend. Homie who plays Michael is his nephew.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that. It was what's his name, son? Was it Randy?
Nobody could remember at the wedding. They were just like, yeah, it's his nephew, but nobody could remember who was the.
Yeah, I really don't remember which one it was, and that kind of actually it don't suck because like I mean, unfortunately, if you wasn't Michael or Janet.
Hey, well there you have it because I got a song that happens right now to have.
I know.
Michael.
I made sure I wasn't going to go for Scream. I made sure I was not going to go to Scream. I was going to pick it, but then as I listened to the song, I remembered I don't like Michael on that song. I don't like Mike on that song. I don't like his part on that song. At least his verse. I don't like his verse.
Well, let us know what you think. Do you like Michael on the song or don't you?
He could just did the hook. Leave Janet on.
He was kind of wild in that video too.
And she was trying to keep up with him, and she did. Especially at one point when they did the video. Yo, matter of fact, I gotta watch the video. See, I was like, it's cool, man. Do your thing, yo.
Tired of injustice, all the injustice, all the injustice. We're such delusions, don't it make you wanna scream? You bet your music, it's the heart in the scheme. Guess what? It's going different line, it's real lines. Oh, brother, please have mercy, 'cause I just can't take it. Just can't take it. Stop your press, stop your press, stop your press, you know you need it, make you wanna scream. Stop your press, stop your press, you did it, baby. Stop your doing, stop your press. Let me show you, yeah. Stop your press.
Maybe you have to blur that out. Who knows? But I only put it that way because I wanted you to see that I had it right on point with the song. I had the video right to the second of the song. She was like, "Yo, how the fuck you do that?" I'm like, "I don't know. I just got this shit right on point to the song and watched the video to save on point." So I wanted to see if it would sync up. But if you gotta blur it out, blur it out. Either way, man, that was a dope shit right there. I always like that dance scene right there. Two of the best performers in music. Like it's crazy how they don't have many songs together. Like that's it. That's it. That's only one, I think. That's it.
Yeah, I can't. And I'm a sucker for documentaries anyway. Can't wait for the one about Joseph to come out. I hope they kind of delve into like more of like why the family is so fucking like separate and that kind of shit.
Word. Definitely want to see what he learned. The right hook and the belt. Like where he learned how to like.
Ike Turner.
Who taught you how? See, that's what I'm saying. I was thinking like, was Ike Turner before him? Like, you think that he looked up to Ike and was like, "Yo, if I could do that with my kids, what he did with that bitch?" Like,
did you ever watch the best of Eddie Murphy Saturday Night Live?
Nah, I don't think so.
So he's got this one where he plays buckwheat and he's trying to sell shit. And he was like, "You can buy the Ike Turner doll. It comes with a real clump of Tina's hair."
Oh, shit. That is nice. Oh, I got to watch that now. Now I got to watch it. Now I got to watch it.
He
Right.
beats up the girl and he shows the footprints on the back of her dress and he goes, "I'm so glad the bitch is gone." Like, it was some wild shit you couldn't do nowadays. They have
I gotta watch that.
Night Live actors though, or comedians, the best of, but Eddie Murphy's is the best.
I wish Damon Wayans was able to stay there long enough before he did what he did to get kicked off. Not Damon Wayans. Was it Damon or Keenan? It was Keenan. Wait, which one was it? Damn, now I forgot which one it was. One of the Wayans brothers.
With the flat top.
Huh?
The oldest one with a flat top.
So that's Keenan.
Okay.
Yeah.
The one who started in Living Color.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Keenan. So yeah, Keenan. Yeah. He was they kicked him off that show because he bugged out live on some wild shit. So yeah, they never aired that episode. I don't think you can find that shit anywhere. No, I think it was Damon. I think it was Damon that got kicked off. I just thought about it. I think it was Damon. Damon was the rebel. I think it was Damon.
Okay.
I gotta look that up. I'm gonna Google that. But yeah, great song, Scream. Great song, Scream.
I was just thinking though, if you could get the instrumental and the right producer to put beats to that, I think that could be a sample hip hop, like a rap hit.
I gotta hear that at a very, very slower BPM. I need that shit to slow down. I gotta hear that slow down. Don't get twisted. I could rap, like, if it was me, I could rap off that tempo and everything, and that beat is this the way it is. I could rap off that. Of course, you can do your own thing, and producers could do their own shit off it. But I want to hear how that sounds at a slower BPM, and producer do some things with it. Yeah, salute to all y'all producers that may be listening. I mean, that's a challenge. Then holler at your boy. Let's talk.
All right. Get Payne that beat, and we'll see what Payne can do with it.
I mean, pause. Because this is Michael Jackson episode, and giving me a beat is crazy.
As Freeze would say, if applicable, as Freeze.
You know, it definitely is, because you can't get nobody a beat on Michael Jackson episode.
It's why you can't play Beat It on. Okay, anyway.
That's what I made sure I stayed away from that song. That title alone was like, no, okay. That's 15 minutes right there. Pause.
When I was little, I loved the video, but I've never been a huge fan of the song.
Same. That wasn't one of my favorites either. I liked it, but it definitely wasn't one of my joints. It wasn't. Video was dope though. Oh man, video was amazing.
All right, you're up.
This is when I guess this is when Michael started kind of like actually yes, on that same album that was that Bad album, I believe it was. He started experimenting with rock and roll a little bit. Like he was kind of like how Tina Turner started doing it. You know what I mean? Like Tina started like, you know what, let's get some guitars in here. Let's get some live guitars, some live drums, and let's get this shit popping. And I always liked the song right here, Dirty Diana. I believe it's a what the fuck they call that shit? I believe it's a duo. I forgot who did the original song. I might be wrong, but I feel like Dirty Diana is whatever. But either way, I like this version of it. Sounds very dope. Michael killed this shit. Video was dope too. Now that I think about it, video was dope. That was like, because the shorty was all some bullshit. Michael was wilding in that video. Now that I think about it, ew. I just thought about it. He was wilding in that video. Never mind. I don't like that video no more. He was wilding, man. Y'all ever seen that video? Yo, y'all go watch that video.
I'm gonna have.
I just thought about it. I just the video in my head.
Yeah, see, I don't remember like that. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it.
Yeah, he was on the fucking. He was on the stage and shit. And then he had his white shirt, and then the white shirt started ripping open, and he had his white mayonnaise out.
I wanna go too far. I'll be She said I have to go home, cause I'm retired, you see. Now I hear sleeping alone, why don't you come with me? I said my baby's at home, she's probably worried tonight. I didn't call on the phone to say that I'm alright. Diana walked up to me, she said I'm on yours tonight. And then I ran to the phone, saying baby I'm alright. I said but unlock the door, cause I forgot the key. She said he's not coming back, because he's sleeping with me.
So I just had to go back and just look at that, some of like the fucking credits and all that shit on this shit, just to double check some shit, just to see what's going on. I'm like, damn, this album came out in fucking 1987, and by the time I heard that, like really understanding what I was kind of listening to, I was like, let me see, this had to be, that's 1987. I was born in 85. Around 1990, I'm out, maybe at least. No, yeah, not understanding music, but you know what I mean? I'm kind of, nah, see, not even 1990. That's crazy when you start thinking about, like, yo, I got on to Michael Jackson late, pause. And there's a lot of kids growing up, even right now, like my kids listen to him. I'm like, yo, how the fuck, like, this nigga's still here? That's when you know you legendary.
See, and that's the thing. So, like, I grew up with Mike. I was 9 in 87. So, I'm sitting here listening to music.
You did not grow up with Mike, okay? You did not grow up with Mike. Relax.
Oh, fair enough. I grew up with his music playing everywhere I went. Okay. So, as I'm sitting here listening, I'm a Pisces. So, I'm reliving life in my head while this whole song's going on. Like, through my childhood, through my teen years, I'm reliving shit that I remember, like listening to Mike Jackson too.
Word. Because that's what I had to Google to see if that was a remake and not like that. But I, like, it's an original song. That was him. But yeah, and that's Quincy Jones too. I'm like, damn, yo. Yeah, don't get twisted. I know that a lot of that is Michael Jackson and his brain, but a lot of that is also, you have to credit Quincy Jones for what he did on that album. Well, actually, for what he did for Michael Jackson in general, as far as the production side of things.
Wasn't Quincy Thriller also?
That's what I'm saying. You got to credit Quincy Jones a lot when it comes to Michael Jackson. And this be my only little, not saying a debate, but just for the hell of it, I just like throw it in there because, I always like, I'm on the Prince side of things. So I always throw that in there. I'm like, yeah, man, he had a squad though. You know what I mean? Prince was just Prince.
Yeah. All those guys from Motown, though, seem to help each other out through their careers, which was a really cool thing, too.
Yeah, Michael was crazy on that song, right?
Ghost Rider, they wrote so many songs for artists that were hits, and nobody cares. But you go to rap, and now it becomes a big problem. But, okay, don't get me started. That's just my fan outlook.
Oh, say that one more time?
Okay, Motown, all those people wrote all those songs for all those artists. Those artists, most of them didn't write their own music. It was Smokey Robinson. It was Quincy. It was all these other people behind the scenes. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody gives a shit. And then you go to rap, and they're like, oh, ghostwriting this, and he didn't write that song. And as a fan, I don't care. If it slaps, it slaps. I know rappers look at it different. I get that. But for me as a fan, I don't give a shit.
I get it as a fan to not give a
Unless
shit.
some emotional shit. It can't be some like deep rooted shit and have somebody else write it. That's you can't do that. Like nobody could have ghost wrote Cleaning Out My Closet or Is Happiness Just a Word or like these other songs. But like the bangers, like the club bangers, I don't care. I don't care if Flo Rida wrote a single song. If I'm in the club and the song goes, I'm gonna end up moving.
So so You Are Not Alone, that Michael Jackson You Are Not Alone. Do you think that's a very, very sentimental song? Like very, very sentimental? You are not alone. I am here with you.
I always thought of it as more like a love song. I don't know.
As just a love song?
Yeah.
You don't think of it like possibly sentimental? Okay, I get it. Okay. I was just wondering.
I just never thought of it. I just thought that was more like a love song, but
because you know what? I'm thinking about the video. The video is what makes it more sentimental because he had, what's his name, Presley in the video. So it kind of makes it sentimental. But yes, you're right. It is more of a love song. But not as I'm just like this. I just thought about it because I was thinking about, R. Kelly wrote that one. But it's like a person can kind of help you write something that's really meaningful for you. But you just got to convey it a certain way to that person where they can write it the right way. It's like maybe you can't get the words, but the person can do it. Like it does happen now, but that only. But
song, he writes a song like is no, I get it. It's like when Jay-Z ghost writes or writes a song, he writes it like he is that artist.
Yes, yeah. So you got to get into that feeling. Pause. Now, it only works like that, like you said, with singers and rock stars and all that, and rock and roll and all that shit, pop music, whatever. Yes, you can have a team of writers. I get it. Rappers, we are not going to credit you that much as a rapper. We're not going to get you as a rapper. We're not going to okay. We'll put it like this. We'll give you the entertainment. We'll call you a dope entertainer.
Do you feel like Flo Rida's superly lyrical? I don't. So I don't care if people are ghostwriting his shit.
It's not about Flo Rida being lyrical. It's if Flo Rida wrote it himself. Now, the fact that Flo Rida does this kind of music that he does, and he has a team of writers, that makes sense. That song, that music sounds like you're supposed to have a team of writers. You know what I mean?
He doesn't write his own shit half the time. I don't give a shit.
Who?
Like Drake.
Yeah, but Drake also does the R&B singing shit. So yes, it makes sense that he may have a team of writers.
Well, that's my point.
Now, but when he raps, he always talks about his pen. So when you talk about your pen, and then we look and see a team of writers, we look at it crazy. So don't talk about your pen when you see a team of writers. When you see Royce 5'9", you said Brian Montgomery, and that's it.
As a fan, though, if it fucking slaps, it slaps. That's like, I don't give a shit at that point who wrote it. I get where the rapper's coming from. I also get that, yes, you get more like credit for writing your own, but I don't think it, for me as a fan, it doesn't detract if somebody else wrote it, if the fucking thing slaps.
It depends on the rapper. Because if all this time we found out that another rapper was writing for Black Thought, the earthquake that would be an earthquake. That's an earthquake.
Right, but now you've been lying your whole career, and you let everybody think you were one of these lyrical geniuses. That's where it's more of the lying though at that point, right? Because you've been riding on something you're not your whole career.
Okay. Now you're right.
My problem.
So you know what? That's where it is. I'm sorry. That's where it is. If you're a rapper and you say that you write your own shit and you always talk about your pen, then yes, we want to know that you wrote your shit. But if you do come out and be like, yes, I like to entertain, I'm a rap, me and my homie wrote this song, me and Trinidad James was like, yeah, man, me and my homie wrote that shit, and then we did all gold in my chain, all gold in my watch, and we just got it popping. Like, okay, cool. We understand you on that side of things, but don't you come in here talking about you one of us and you don't write your own shit.
Would you be mad now if you found out, and I don't know if that's whoever even wrote them, but If you found out like Bizarre wrote a couple of Eminem's lines for a D12 song, I wouldn't give a shit. But now if you told me someone writing his music, it would piss me off.
If who wrote a couple lines?
I don't care. Whoever. I just said Bizarre, but like whoever, you know.
Well, and now in that setting, I'm not gonna lie. In that setting, in the D12 setting, if you heard that Bizarre wrote a line or two for anybody on there and vice versa, whatever, it would make sense as in a group setting. Because maybe like, yo, my nigga, maybe we should change that line to this. Maybe we should say that instead. But you in a group, that's why.
No, I get it. I'm saying hip hop has so many different rules and that's my point. That was the whole point, though.
No, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Genre.
You're right. You're right. It is a lot of rules with this hip hop shit. But fuck it, yeah. If you can't take it, get the fuck out of here. Not you, but you know what I mean. The people, not the people watching, but the people watching, but the people watching, not the people watching, but the people watching.
I'm gonna end this show with my favorite Michael Jackson song, and yes, it is one of his most popular, but it's "Man in the Mirror." It's my favorite song by Michael Jackson.
I stayed away from Man in America. It's so damn fucking slow. That's why I didn't want to go there. It was so damn slow. I didn't want to do no slow shit.
See,
I didn't want to do no slow shit.
I couldn't. I can't go away. Like, if this shit comes on, I shush people and turn it up.
Since me when this come on and watch how loud this pop come on. Pause.
I don't even know what to say.
I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good. Gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right. As I turn up the collar on my favorite winter coat, this wind is blowing my mind. I see the kids in the street with not enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see their need? A son's disregard, a broken bottle top, and a one-man soul. They follow each other on the wind, you know, 'cause they got nowhere to go. That's why I want you to know I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways, and no message could have been any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself, then make a change. Na 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 na. I've
what were you
That might have
giving
been the
a
video.
music lesson to your girl about? There was a music lesson going on. You were breaking something down. I could see how you were doing like then this, and I could see you was like pointing something out and teaching. Like, what was the lesson going on over there?
When I was a little kid listening to that song, everything that I was pointing out as a little kid, like the little I never like what is I didn't know what ad-libs was, right? But listening to that song, there were the stuff in the background that he was doing. It was so fucking crazy to me. Like, and I was explaining to her, like, yo, I remember hitting that rewind button so many times trying to point a certain part that he was doing. I'm like, yo, listen to that shit. Listen when he does that. Listen to this whole little line, this whole little section. And then when the choir come in and when everything was happening, I'm like, I was pointing out all that shit. Like, yo, when I was a little kid, I was going crazy listening to this song. Like, yo, this nigga was bugging on that song.
So,
Yeah.
earlier I was thinking on The Way You Make Me Feel, how like it was dope how he was fading like an auto-tuned softer version of him behind the voice he was singing. And then I was thinking Billie Jean, like this motherfucker literally just sings sounds like ta, ta.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like he literally, so it's that you're saying that like, no, Mike did some shit that I don't think people thought you could do.
There were moments, there was parts of this, and now mind you, even when I was going through, because like I just said, that song is too slow. I was thinking, I don't know why. Like I said, I didn't even listen to this song when I was going through my Michael Jackson shit because I know how much I like the song, but I was like, you know what, it's too slow. I'm not going with that at all. I just felt like the song was slow. I don't know why I was thinking that in my head. I don't know why. But as the song was going on, and I haven't heard this song in so fucking long. So as the song going on, I'm just pointing out everything to my girl before this shit happened. I'm like, oh, now listen to this little ad-lib part right here that's coming up. And then he does it. And she's just looking at me like, I know she's looking at me like, yo, this nigga's crazy. Because I'm just like, I'm in mad scientist mode at the moment. So it's like,
it would be a slow song without all that stuff, right? Like, if you think of, like at the beginning, gonna make a change, like that's a slow song. But then he's like, come on,
he's all picking it up.
You know, like,
holy shit. And then he brings the choir in at the right moment. You be like, oh, the choir just jumps in, bam. And then you're like, and then that
part,
man, I was like, yeah, nigga.
There's a gap of the movie where it's Michael, where it shows what Michael goes through to make like Beat It and Thriller and these things. I think that's the part of the movie you would lock in on when they bring in Quincy Jones and start talking about that kind of shit. I think you really, because they really go into like what Michael did to choreograph this and how to get it right. And like, I think your mind would appreciate like how he almost drives himself crazy for perfection.
But that's the thing. That's the funny shit. Because even when I'm in the studio, I'm not really like when I'm in the studio, I'm not like even in perfection mode. I'm more like, and they'll tell you too. Like I'll be listening to some beats, whatever like that, and then there'll be a lot of us, whatever like that, we're doing whatever, and then everybody will rap or something. I'm like, yo, listen, that's the wrong count. It starts at such, and they be like, yo, man, how the fuck did you hit? Like I hear like the little where it was off or something like, but it's in the production side of things sometimes, and then it'll be like, but then as far as the like, once the I don't know. It's hard. I'm not in perfectionist mode though. It's like it's. I just be like I'll be in factory mode. I'll be like, yo, rap, record, write, rap, record. Let's go, rap, record next, right. Like I'll be on factory mode when I'm in the studio. But when I'm listening to everybody else, I'm just like, it's like push down.
Even the interviews of people who worked with him. So like, what really fascinates me is he kind of drives himself crazy to get it perfect. But once he figures it out, he teaches it to everybody else so effortlessly and makes it easy for them. And that's the crazy part to me. It's like, it's so intricate, but yet the way he teaches it makes it so much easier to them. The dancers, some of these interviews I saw were talking about like Madonna and Michael Jackson made it easy for them.
Well, I think when you listen to as a dancer, like I'm not a dancer, but I can watch certain like whatever styles of music and listen to what they're, when they're just playing with just the beat and they're dancing. I know what they're dancing to. I can tell if it's that guitar that's in the back of it. I could tell if it's a little bell that you don't even hear, but that little kick that they're doing is on that bell. Like I see it. Like I see it now. Like, and then I could catch on to the vibe a little bit more.
And I think it's like with sports too. They give you the why we're doing it this way. And I think athletes, you listen to coaches who are just like, do it and shut up. Their players hate them. The coaches who are like, this is why we're doing this. Then the players understand and they're like, cool, this is why we're doing this, So the answer is probably the same thing.
Same thing with your kids, man. Listen, sometimes you gotta tell them why we doing it that way. So I know a lot of y'all parents feel like I'm the parents. Shut up. That don't really work. Tell them why.
I always sat Justice down and explained everything, like to an extent. Like I didn't tell her everything, but anything she had a conversation. It wasn't just this is it. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
All right. Well, we made it to another episode of the playlist.
I don't know if like the fact that I've been sitting here drinking shots out of a nipple during a Michael Jackson episode is the proper.
All right, I'm not even going to say that.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, you was wrapping the show up, right? Yeah, do your thing.
Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. You don't want to miss any of the shows on the channel. One world, one love. Deuces.
Spend my life being a color.
Tell me you agree with me when I saw you kicking dirt in my eye. You're thinking about my baby. It don't matter if you're black or white. I said you're thinking about my baby. It don't matter if you're black or white.